Okay, I got it on all the time. Yeah. Tell what I like. Sure, no problem. Go ahead. So you could check to see if you're hearing anything now. Okay, all right, good. It's a little dark there, oh. It's a little dark there. You might have wanted to take it like somewhere else. Yeah. You good? All right. Alright, guys, so once again, we're tuned in to AI Live. This race today is brought to you by Double Trouble and Brutal Car Club. We'd like to give a big shout out to our sponsors, uh, which would be Lights Aviation, uh, the Advanced Auto. We have Michael's Fashion, and as I mentioned earlier, Brutal Car Club. So this is it here today. This event is about to take place in a few. We have St. Martin Riders also. So there we have it. This is one of the sponsors here. So for those of you guys that are tuned in and are watching, this is it right here. This is the number. And not forgetting our current sponsor from the man Desmond, D&D Car Rental. This 1 2 1 2 testing testing. Okay, guys, so we're just about getting ready to start this race. Um, this race is brought to you by AI Live. We have the man Avery here. Avery, tell us a little something for today.
Yeah, it's all about having fun today.
All right. So, what position you taking today?
Just to finish.
All right, good. So that's last place.
Don't know.
Okay, good.
Nice to
All
meet you,
right.
man.
Yeah, man. Same here. All right, guys. So everyone is just getting organized, getting ready to start the race. The police vehicles are already in position.
Jeanette, you okay?
We have Anguilla riders as well as St. Martin riders here. Today, this race is held on the North Hill New Road, on the North Hill Back Road, Reverend Carty Road. So once again, we would like to shout out our sponsors. Today, our transportation is sponsored by D&D Car Rentals. For those of you that are viewing, this is it right here, D&D Car Alright, guys. So I think they're doing a neutral lap, just in respect to one of our fellow cyclists, Mackie, on his passing. I tell you. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Yo. Yes and no.
What are you saying?
Everything safe?
Why? No technical difficulties. Can't make it up.
Yeah. Well, let me go follow the race and jump on, hold the camera. You want to do that?
Bye.
Are you afraid?
Tina, not afraid, you know. I had to go check on little boy there also.
Okay, okay.
You're gonna get a different cameraman in time to come? Well,
No.
Jesus, now you locked me in for 2 hours?
Yeah.
Huh? 15 minutes. I ain't got a problem going out, you know. But let me see what practice is. You can't do that going around them cameras on
You
there.
just gotta tell the girl that you're busy.
Nah, ain't nothing no girl. Ain't nothing no girl, man. I'm home walking on the bike.
Okay, okay. Alright, so look here. You gonna put on the bag?
Oh, everything in the bag?
Yeah. Alright, good. So you good?
The motorbike. Turn up.
Mm.
Hey, get a job to hold the camera here so for the race. So, I can't move until I finish now. Hey.
Alright, guys, so the elites have just left. I think we're just about getting ready to start the juniors race. So the elites is off already. Yeah. And there you have it. The juniors are off. And then I think this is the masters here now getting ready to go. So we'll start off with the masters. So once again, this race is held by Brutal Car Club and Double Trouble Cycling Club. And they're off. This is the Masters category, guys. Masters category. So we're here with the Masters right now for a bit. This is the Masters here, guys. So we have Patrick handling the front end. He's doing the walk right now, followed by one of the Hot Wheels riders from St. Martin in the green. Then he have one of his teammates there right up alongside him. Okay. So going up there now, guys, is the elite group. That's the elites right there. So the elites would have starting first. There you have the elite group. I'm here with the masters right now. So we're here on the North Hill back road right now, guys. It's a bit windy. There you have the juniors. So there it is, guys. There it is. We're here with the masters category right now, as I mentioned before. Then we'll walk our way up to the juniors, give them a bit of coverage, and then we'll walk our way right up to the front end with the elite group. So these are your masters here. I'm seeing Patrick. I'm seeing Raul, two St. Martin riders, as well as Craig. So there we have it, guys. This is Craig here in the sofa. It's a 5-man break from the Masters category. So Martin handling the tempo, followed by one of the Angular riders, Raul. Then we have another St. Martin in the green, Patrick, and the man himself there, Craig. So they're keeping a pretty steady tempo here, decent tempo, doing about 40 kilometers on the dash. Good going here. And then we are seeing some signs of a police vehicle coming down now. So this means the elites are on their way back down. The elites are on their way back down, guys. I'm seeing Beezy. Those are the elites there. Elites as well as some juniors, I think. And we're back to the Masters again. Wow, 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 wow. I'm seeing some action here with Hector in one of the ASM riders. Big rivalry there. So there we have it, guys. They would have completed their 4th lap.
Yeah, John.
So I'm seeing some signs of wear and tear on Avery here now. I'm seeing some signs of wear and tear on Avery, but Avery is hanging in there. Good going for Avery. These guys are in the sofa. So once again, we would like to thank our current sponsors, Lights Aviation, Brutal Car Club, as well as Mikael's Fashion, and D&D Car Rentals, as well as D&D Auto Mechanics.
Why you think this one gonna go to the Darren?
Well, I think that
Those guys out front making a break.
yeah, St. Martin Riders are looking pretty decent in their numbers. It's a possibility. You will see St. Martin for sure at the line.
On the outside, but
So there you have it. The elites are heading back up now. I'll make a spin to see if I catch up with the elites and see what's going on up there. I'll make a quick turn, guys, to catch up with the elite group. We know normally the elite group have a lot of action in it. I would have just started with the Masters just to give them some highlight. So 2 elites right here. This is Kime and Rainy. In the blue, we have Rainy. That's our St. Martin rider. This is one of our visiting cyclists. And then we have the man Kime here, straight out of Angola. Good to see Kime back on his bike. It's been a while. So there we have it, guys. These are the 2 chasing elites. All of us are up there, maybe about 5 to 6 other riders up there on the front end. So there we have the elites, guys. There we have the elites. I'm trying to make my way around this cone before the rest riders. So as I mentioned, trying to get up there with those guys. It's a bit difficult on those turns, but I'm walking my way up to the front right now to get to these elites. Okay, so I'm seeing some signs of wear and tear on James. James is losing feathers right now, losing feathers, but he's still in close proximity. He can catch back, but the elastic is stretching right now, guys. It's stretching. Up front, I'm seeing two St. Martiners from different teams, though. Two St. Martiners and two Anguillians. I'm seeing Delroy here coming back in now. Looks like he's working with James to bring him back in. But in all, it's four Anguillians, two St. Martin cyclists, guys. Four Anguillians, two St. Martin cyclists.
Fun already?
Nah, knowing Delroy,
Just warming up.
yeah, Delroy always have something up his sleeves.
Just warming up.
You might see him in the back, but
You know it is on the first couple of laps, you know.
the guy always have something in the tank, so I'm not too much concerned for him. So we are making our way around this turn, up and out of the hole now. So as I mentioned, two St. Martin cyclists, four Anguillian riders. So Kime and Rainey walking their way, trying to get back in. I'm not too sure how possible it would be. I can only see that happening if there's a lot of cooping, but they're still trying to walk their way back in here in the front end. These are your leaders here for the elite group. Try to get up alongside the riders now to give them some highlight that you can see the faces. So we have the man Beasley here in the sofa seat. Beasley is here in the sofa. Then we have Crazy Legs, Justin Hodge, James Morris. We have Delroy. We have Rolando. And we have, I think that is Declan. Declan would be one of St. Martin cyclists, visiting cyclist guys with the team ASM. So James leaving go of the wheel right now. That's the third lap. Third lap here with the elite group. Look at these guys turning up and out of the hole. So there we have it. These are your leaders here. Seeing the man carving over there on the right. He is actually one of the elites. So guys, in this race, right now it's just steady. They're keeping a steady tempo. We're not seeing much attacks and aggression. Every now and then, coming out of the turns, these guys up in, but I'm not seeing much action. Okay, there we have some action. You know, Delroy would have just gone in front, stepped up the tempo. We're doing about 60 kilometers on the dash right now. 60 kilometers. And then in front of these guys, I'm seeing Brian. Brian would be one of the masters. That's Hassan's father. So there you have the man Brian here. I don't know if he'll try to hitch a lift with these guys. So there we have some action there. Action by the man Rolando there. A little bit of tempo, nothing too difficult. A little bit of tempo there on the front end from the man Rolando. Good going. This is what we love to see. Kime and Rainey would have just been joined by one of the other cyclists. I'm not too sure if he's a junior, but they're working hard, trying to get back in. Okay, there we have an attack there. There we have an attack there by the man Rolando there. It's always a pleasure seeing this guy riding. Oh my goodness, another counter attack there from the blue team. A counter attack from the blue team. Oh my goodness, these guys are lost in feathers right now. Lost in feathers. Shake the tree right now. Birds start to fall off, guys. Oh my goodness, what a tremendous attack there. That is the Martin Riders. Only one Angola rider would remain inside of this here, and that's BJ. But we have seen some signs of Justin coming back in, and he's back. Justin is back in, joining the party. Justin is back in the party, guys. The man Justin is back in the party. We have Delroy back in the party as well. So the attack that the Smarten Riders would have hit, it didn't carry. So there on the right side, we're seeing a little attack there by Delroy. We're seeing an attack by Delroy right now. Delroy is up and out. James would have been the only one that is missing from this group. James is missing from the group, guys. That's one of the Angola riders. So there we have it, guys. There we have it. It was a bit of action. In all, only one of the groups would have dropped off of this bunch, and that's James. But he's back in. He's back in. Just how we spoke about him, we see him from the rear, straight up to the front. Now he's in the sofa, but I'm seeing some signs of a attack there by Delroy. Crazy Legs on the chase. The St. Martin rider on the chase. Delroy is stringing it right now, doing about 60 kilometers on the dash, guys. Doing about 60 kilometers, and he's walking his way out. He's checking out. That's the only name on the manifest that is not registering present, because he's out. That's why I would have checked out, guys. It's looking pretty decent here. I know for sure Delroy is a good roller, so let's see how well he'll maintain.
Well, I'm gonna have to drive from here. Somebody gotta pick it up there.
Okay, so I'm seeing some chasing there happening with the ASM rider. Guys, this is exactly what we were asking for, action, and we got just that. This is good going. Good going. So Delroy doing all the damage up on the front end, guys.
That's a protect. Let's see if it could now withstand the breeze at least.
As my cameraman was saying, let's see how well Delroy will be able to handle out there on the front end by himself. I think he will be good. I know the caliber of this rider. This is exactly the type of riding that he does best at. I've ridden with him before. I know exactly what his caliber is like. And this is actually the right type of riding right here. He's a good tempo man, steady roller. I think he'll be able to manage, providing that these guys walk with him and no one chases him back in. Leave the St. Martin riders walk to get back in there. I think he will be on a pretty decent momentum to try to open this gap here, guys. That's my take on it. And once the gap opens a certain amount for Delroy, I don't think there will be any catching back. This race would have to come down to a sprint. That's my predictions, but the race is still young, so we can't jump to any conclusions. But as for now, as what I'm seeing playing out, once Delroy stays out there for a long enough distance, Delroy will be sailing his way home.
Thank you. Why you got a distance on that?
Delroy has about maybe a 15 to 20 second gap on these guys, and the pace have slowed down drastically. So this means that he will be opening distance on them. He will be opening more distance. I'm seeing the play right now. Two Anguillians here, two St. Martin cyclists. These Anguillians will make those two St. Martin cyclists work together. Even though they are not on the same team, guys, those two St. Martin cyclists will have to work together in order to catch back Delroy. But for right now, Delroy is sailing away. So on my right side here, we have the Masters category. Those guys are coming down. I'll try to give them a bit of highlight here. Just as I'm walking my way up, I'm seeing a little attack here trying to bunch off. That's Hector's group. That would be the juniors category. And then we are back to the elites again. So we have a mix up here. We have some masters as well inside of here, as well as some juniors, look like. But I'm here with the elite group. This is the big boys here. This is where all the action is at. Trying my best to give everyone coverage, but you know, the elite group. Okay, so there we have it. This is the gap between Delroy and his competitors right now. Delroy is on the front end, has about, like I say, maybe a 25-second gap right now. I think it's about a 25-second gap, just roughly speaking. And I'm seeing the play playing out. Guys, races like this, I've done it before. Normally, when you get off on the front end from all the guys, normally there's no catching back for you. And for a man like Delroy who can pace his bike, me personally, I can see. I'm not too sure if these guys will be able to catch him back, but it's still a possibility to catch back. So that's just my predictions. That's just my take on it, you know. But I know that the Anguilla riders will have to force these St. Martin riders to walk. And if those guys don't have anything left in the tank, their ride will just sail away today. So there we have the man Justin Crazy Legs. He's on the rear end. Then we have BZ following him. Just up ahead of him, Rolando, that's one of our St. Martin cyclists in the yellow. And then in the blue is one of the ASM riders. I'm not too sure. I think this youngster might name Kenji. Either Kenji or Declan. I'm not too sure, guys. I wasn't there when he was christening, so I don't know his name. But I assume that's his name, guys. So as I mentioned before, just once again, we'd love to thank our current sponsors, Lights Aviation, Michael's Fashion, Brutal Car Club. We have as well as D&D Car Rentals and D&D Automotive Services, Auto Mechanics, sorry. This race is brought to you by AI Live. As usual, keeping it locked. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Hey, what partner name is? Kenji? Declan. Okay. Okay, guys. For the record, I was correct when I first called his name. That's Declan. I think that's Eddie Girl's son. He's one of the Samat riders. Declan is the one in the blue from ASM. Coming from St. Martin, guys. That's the ASM team. They're out in the numbers. Once again, we just want to thank our visitors from St. Martin. It's always a pleasure seeing them coming over, sharing the roads with us, participating in such marvelous events. Thank you once again. So I'm seeing the police vehicle right now. This means Delroy is not too far behind. So there in the blue helmet, guys, you are seeing Delroy right there. That's the man Delroy walking his way up on the front end. The gap look like it's still remaining the same. It's roughly about 25 seconds. Delroy is ahead of the group. Okay, so that's 40 seconds. Out of just heard someone running the timer, it's actually 40 seconds that I have ahead of the group. That's good going. Normally a 40-second gap is not too difficult to close back, but still, as I mentioned, if these guys play their cards right, Delroy can sail away with the victory today, and then we can have a good old-fashioned showdown here at the line. A nice decent sprint between Crazy Legs and BZ versus those two St. Martin cyclists. That's my predictions. That's what I think can happen. But it's racing, guys. You know, everyone wants to win. So we don't know. We don't know. We can't say for certain that that's how it will go. But that's just my predictions thus far. So there we have the man crazy legs on the sofa seat, Justin Hodge. We have St. Martin cyclist there, Declan in the blue. We have the man Zambezi, second wheel, and then we have Rolando out of St. Martin. So this guy right here, he would have won the opening race here in Anguilla. Rolando in the yellow, he would have won the open race. It was him, Zambezi, and Delray. He would have beat the two guys right to the line. But let's see if he has that kind of power to do it again today. Right now, Delray has checked out. He's not taking any chances. Delray isn't taking any chances today, guys. So Delray would have checked out from Orly. He decided, listen, I'm not into the sprinting with you guys, so I'll just do what I do best, you know. So Delray decided to make a brave move and break himself off from the group. That was a good move. He's about maybe 43 seconds right now ahead of those guys. So there we have some lapping taking place now. These guys are getting lapped. These guys that you're seeing here right now have just been lapped. You have the man Nicholas. This is one of the elites. Just giving Nicholas a bit of highlight here. Once again, we are back with the big boys. We have BZ opening up right now. BZ opening up. He was just on the front end doing his turn. Like I said, guys, even though these guys are in competition with each other, these guys will still rotate, keep the tempo up. They won't come to a complete halt. So that's a part of the sport. You know, a bit of overlap there by Craig. He would have just touched. Well, my cameraman is predicting that Rolando will try to check out. Let's see how well his predictions is. I'm seeing Declan doing hand gestures, telling the guys to rotate. Normally these guys can rotate, but I know for sure the Anguillian riders won't be doing much work because they have a teammate out there on the front. Oh my goodness, this is a risky one right here. Alright. Okay guys, so there was a close first one there. How much seconds they look ahead of them? 43? Okay. As I mentioned, guys, Delray is 43 seconds ahead of these guys. He's actually 43 seconds ahead of these guys right here. These are your chasers here. The man Delray is on the lead. He have about 43 seconds ahead of these guys. So I'll walk my way up right now to see if I can catch up to Delray. These guys are just as fast as vehicles, you know. So I'm trying to get up there, give you guys some coverage of Delray. No, I ain't gonna go right down to him. I ain't gonna go right down to him. I could wait right here because I'm gonna turn around, you know?
But who does what about?
Carving.
Raul or got drop or Raul he'll be ahead of his group.
Not too sure. I would have to rectify to see what's the position with Raul, but the police vehicle is coming up right now. So there we have it, guys. Delroy here. This is your leader right here, just past us. We are trying to give someone some assistance here. So I'll walk my way back up to Delroy to give him some coverage. But I'm just giving some water out here to one of the cyclists. Hey, Calvin. Yo. It's yours. Yeah. Alright, guys. So but I've just given some assistance here. These are your masters here. We have the man Pappy. This is one of our masters. Pappy look like he's breathing under some pain here. But you know Pappy already. So guys, that's the masters here. I'm going back up to the elites right now. This is our leader, Delroy. So I'm going back up to Delroy right now. Going back up to Delroy. I know which one, Abby.
Black shot.
A black shot. Okay, guys, so I'm here with Delroy right now. We're up here with Delroy. Let me get water there, please. I wonder which group he can be in now.
That's a good question until you dress in black. That's Patrick here coming up.
Okay, guys, so we're just waiting for some water. You know, normally we trying to record the race, but we're giving some assistance as well for the cyclists. Hey, which one are you asking for water?
Who's that then? Hey, Pappy? Nobody could talk by everybody under pressure.
Yo, you wanted water?
He can't talk.
No, nobody can talk right now. Everybody under pressure. So, they would have given us a water and told us to give it to one of the cyclists, but I'm not sure who is the cyclist. I think it's one of the Samaritan riders. I'm trying to give him some assistance, but I'm not too sure who he is. Maybe he. I don't know.
By the time we get here, that water, he gonna be back up there again.
Yeah. Okay, so behind of us here, guys, is the elites. We were just up in front with Delroy, but we had to stop for some water to give some assistance. But now we'll proceed with the other elites. So that's Delroy and the boys there. Well, it's basically Delroy alone, but Hector and one of the junior cyclists from St. Martin would have tagged along with him. Saw a close call there just now coming around the turn with all the riders.
Good. No water. Give me more water.
Okay, so Rahul would have just received that water. So there we have it. We're here with the Masters group. This is a group with Pappy here. This is the Masters in the green. That's Team Hot Wheels. That's Pappy and the boys. Then we have the lone soldier here, Dedu. And I'm walking my way up right now to go back up to BC and the other guys. So these are your elites. The elites, you know, these are the big boys. So these guys are Latin fellows. Come, let me open it. Let me open it. Okay, you good.
At least guys just be that support. But he got about it.
Alright guys, so I'll make a quick turn here just to give our leader some highlight. So I'm going now with Delroy. Delroy is our leader for the elite group. So let's see what it looks like to be out on the front end. To be the leader, all out here in the cold by yourself. So these two guys here behind of him, those are the juniors. That's Hector, one of our Anguilla cyclists, as well as one of the St. Martin riders, the ASM team. Oh, are you leading? Oh, are you leading?
Why he can't talk, you know?
No.
Only for this weekend.
Okay guys, so we're here with the leader in the black. That's Delroy right there. Delroy seems to be eating up this track. It's gonna be a tight turn here with all these cyclists. Delroy would have started to lap some of the riders.
Yo, you want anything? You want anything? Water? Water for Dennis.
Okay. Okay, guys. So for right now, we're just waiting up to see when
Police on the right.
okay, so there you have it. The police is back on the leading end. So just in case you guys are wondering what's taking place here, Delroy would have lapped these guys. So that's why you're seeing such a big group. Not too sure how many times he would have lapped them, but I know for sure we can say Delroy have lapped these other elites. That consists of James, Rainey, and Keeman. So these guys are rotating, shifting up positions. But Delroy is the leader here today, and we'll try to give him some coverage. Hector and the cyclist right behind of him, those two are juniors, but I'm not quite sure as to if they're in front of their category, their pack, or if they're chasing.
What does that look like? 53 seconds.
53? Okay, so Delroy is at 53 seconds, a gap would have opened much greater. On these guys, the last check we had was 43 seconds, but now it's actually 53 seconds, guys. That's good going. You need water? Okay, guys, so we're here now. We stopped just now just to get some water, but we're back up with these guys.
Give it. You want to call water? What's that?
So you want water? Water. All right.
Check with us about it, fellas.
You want water? Water. So guys, after you get to this point, it's pretty straightforward, not much action. It's just steady riding, guys. For those of you that know cycling, once you get out on the front end, it's just a moderate tempo that you keep, just good enough to keep you from being caught, and just enough to keep you out there in the wind by yourself. So We're here right now with our leader, as I mentioned before, Delroy. It looks pretty relaxed for him, but it's a lot of work out there by yourself. He has a bit of company from the other groups, two juniors that were with him for a good bit of time. Then he would have left the other elites, but it seems like all of them are just staying behind of him because they're in different categories. So that's about it for this one. I probably can stick with one of the other categories to see if I can get some coverage of them. We don't just want to stay with the elites. Okay, there we have one of the junior cyclists here trying to jump on this train. Hey, name is Andre? Okay, so there we have Andre here. We know that this is Jaritsa's son. So Andre here, we'll give him a bit of highlight here. This is one of our Anguilla cyclists, young upcoming cyclists, guys. So it's always good to, give them a bit of highlight that they can see themselves, see the little minor mistakes and errors that they've made, and how they can better it. So there we have Andre there now. He's trying to bridge that gap to get up there with the big boys. Well, actually, he's trying to get up there with the other juniors, Hector and the other Saman rider. So we'll go with him a bit, just so that he can see himself on TV, I don't know about you guys, but it's always a nice thing to be able to see yourself. You can go home, turn on the TV, show your friends, show your family, and it's pretty cool,
A minute.
Okay, guys, so we are seeing some action up there on the front. Every time Delroy gets around those corners, he's accelerating up and out of the hole. He's stringing it out right now. Even though these guys aren't in this category, he's stringing it. He's shaking the grapes. He's shaking the tree. I'm seeing an attack there from Hector, but it wouldn't carry. So his opponent is coming right back on him. But this is your leader right here, guys. He might make it look simple, guys, but I can tell you, it's very difficult out here by yourself. But knowing Delroy, this is his type of riding. This is Delroy's type of riding here, guys. A real tempo man. So he stepped it up there just now. He's checking out. He leaves go to muffler just now. This is the right type of riding, guys. We know for sure this is his element right here, and he's doing it. You're watching a master at art right now, and that's the ride here. Why one? Okay, so Craig looked like he would have hitched a little lift here. In races like this here, after you get lapped, guys, you'll always try to branch on, jump on, on the train, just to ease the legs a bit. So that's exactly what Craig is doing. So once again, guys, we love to thank our sponsors, D&D Car Rentals, Lords Aviation, Mikael's Fashion, as well as Brutal Car Club.
How much laps it was now that originally played?
Uh,
Juniors. There's so many laps gap?
I'm not too sure how many laps the juniors have. I think the elites have 15, but I'm not quite sure how many laps the juniors have. But Delroy is maintaining this gap, guys. Delroy is maintaining his gap. Guys, races like this here, as I mentioned earlier, you know, once you get in races like this and you get away, it's quite difficult to catch back, guys. Once you reach about 43 seconds, these guys have to be really, really right in order to catch back. Normally going west, you can power and go down, but as you come back up with the wind against you, guys, the pace slows down drastically. Unless you have a strong team or you're a really strong rider, that's the only time you might be able to catch back. But I can tell you, you'll have a hard work to catch back to the leader. And this is your leader right here in the back, Delroy. We can't mention it enough. Once you're out in the front, you will be called. And that name there, Delroy, will ring a bell in your ears today, guys, because he's your leader for today, for the elite group. The race isn't over. There's a lot that can take place from now until then. So we can't say he's your winner, but we can say he is your leader for today. That's 12 laps we're seeing on the flyer, on the poster. We're seeing 12 laps. These guys have 15 laps to complete. So that's 3 more laps to complete there, guys, for the elites. And I think the juniors are soon going in to complete. I think the juniors are soon completing theirs because the juniors would have had less laps. Yeah. How much laps Hector and them gotta do? 13? 11? No, cause them just do 12. Oh, you got 12. Okay. Okay, there we have an attack there. There we have an attack there. This is a group with Hector. This is the juniors category. So the Samartan cyclists would have take a little sneak peek there. The Samartan cyclist bashing up the board right now. He stepped it out. He's pressing it down. We're doing about 60 kilometers there on the dash. Hector looking pretty comfortable there behind of him. But these guys are traveling at some serious speeds here, guys. Serious speeds here. And you would have eased. But knowing Hector, guys, Hector won't be doing any work with him. Yo, want water? Hector? Want water? Okay, guys, so we are here with the leader. I'm not quite sure if Hector and the other young man here, if they're going in to finish. I'm not quite sure, but we're here with them, giving them some highlight as Delray advances towards the finish line, guys. He's making his way up there. He's making his way back up to the start finish line. I think he would have completed about 12 laps there. This might be lap number 13, I think. As the race starts to get a bit old, you know, the legs will need a bit of stretching, and that's exactly what Delroy is doing. Sorry, Hector up and out of the saddle as well. After doing such hard and brutal laps, guys, in this hot blazing sun, you know, you'll need to consume a lot of water. These guys have their little energy gels and so on to keep them refreshed and restored. $1:45. All right, a minute 45 seconds. Look like Delroy has. I think I can safely say, guys, today there will be no catching back. Delroy will be the leader for today. He will be the winner for today, guys. I can say that now. Even though the race isn't finished, the only thing that can stop him is some sort of mechanical, which we hope it's not. But Delroy will be taking home this one here today. I think that's the final lap for Hector and this young man here from the team ASM. So Delroy right now, guys, is your leader for today. Delroy is out on the front end, handling the groundwork, handling the front end work. He's doing the mechanics on the machine today. Delroy is the leader for today. He's stringing it right out, lapping fellows, guys. He's doing pretty good. So guys, we'll wait up here for a bit just to give the elites a bit of, sorry, not the elites, the masters a little bit of highlight. We have the man Avery here in the green, right ahead of us. We have the man Avery here. He would have competed in the opening race. So he's trying to catch a ride. That's what he's telling us. So Avery is, I think, one of the longest in the business right now, guys. I think he would be one of the oldest cyclists in this group here, and as well as on the bicycle, guys, in the masters category. So we'll give him some highlight. This is the man Avery right here. Normally, Super D would say Avery is spinning on the plane like when a donkey eating cane, guys. That's it for him. He was just now blowing like when turtle come up on water, guys. That's Avery there. So you give him some highlight. You know, normally you can't say that we didn't give him any highlight, but that's Avery there, guys. So there we have it. Avery.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
So there we have a man, Raul here now. Raul here. So we just rectified here. Raul said he's in the third position. He's in third place. This is the last lap. Okay, so Raul is in the third position. I think Hector and ASM will be going in to finish now. Okay, I'm seeing a jump here now. I'm seeing a jump. Let's see if Hector can respond. I think it's too late for Hector. That's it for Hector there, guys. The ASM will be taking home this one. ASM is taking home this one, guys. Oh my goodness, that's it for the ASM rider, guys. That's it for the ASM. ASM would have take that one from Hector. Right there on the line. He would have jumped. Hector gives a late response. A late response here by Hector. We'll try to wait here just to leave the guys go around.
Shiana! I'll see ya!
Go ahead, Raul. Go ahead. Sorry about that. Okay, guys. So that was it for the juniors category. That was the group with Hector. Hector, I think, would have taken second place. Yo, what place you get a second? Third? Okay. So that was third place there for Hector. It looks like they had an opponent out there on the front ahead of them. So that was third place there for Hector. I'm here on Marino, back up with the leader, Del Rye. Okay, guys, so we would have given our leader some good highlight. So I'm going to try to work my way back up to the start finish with the other riders. Try to give them some highlight. Okay, guys, so this is the elite group that we were following before. It consists of the two Samartan cyclists as well as two Anguilla riders, Bize and Crazy Legs. Okay, guys, last lap. These guys are coming back up to finish. So this is the group here consisting of the two Samartan cyclists and two Anguillan cyclists, Crazy Legs and Bize, and we have Rolandio and Declan. So we would have just heard the bell there. This means last lap, last lap. Normally, guys, a ride like this here will be coming down to a sprint finish. Um, this kind of race here is a bit iffy. I'm not sure how this sprint finish will come down, but I think Beezer will be able to take home this sprint finish here, knowing the mistake he would have made on the previous race, the opening one. I think he will put something different in perspective today. That's my predictions. I think that Beezer will take this one, but if not, I know Justin will be right there to scoop it. Rolando, as always, a very good sprinter, but this one will be very intriguing to see how this finish will go down with these four guys here. James is actually one of the elites in the grade here, but I think he would have gotten lap. So he's not amongst these guys here to finish when they're going in. But he is one of the elites. So our main focus right now is on these four right here. The cyclists closest to us in the black, that's Beezer. We have in the blue there, Declan, one of the Martin riders. I think that's Eddie Girl's son. Then we have Justin Hodge, Crazy Legs. And in front of him, in the yellow, that's the man Rolando, the problem child. He always shows up and shows out. Right there in the yellow. Rolando always brings some excitement to the racing guys, you know. He's a people's man. He loves to show up and show out. That's what he does. He was a winner for the elite group in the last race that we would have done. Well, the first race of the season. This is the second race of the season here. So we're here with the elite group. Delroy is out on the front end. We can safely say that Delroy will be taking this one home today, guys. Delroy will be a leader for the elite group in the second race of the season. Once again, we just would love to thank our sponsors, D&D Car Rentals, D&D Automotive Services, Mikhail's Fashion, Brutal Car Club, and Lloyd's Aviation. So those are our sponsors for today. Thank you once again. It's always a pleasure. Thank you for putting in something into the sport, giving back. It's a pleasure. Once again, we thank you. So we're here with the big boys right now, guys. This is the elite group. These guys are going in for the second place. Delroy is our leader for today. Actually, he's our winner for today, I should say. Delroy is our winner for today. These guys are going in for the finish. This will be a pretty decent showdown here. This guy right here, a real problem child, a real show off, guys. This guy right here. This guy right here. He okay, there we're seeing some action now. There we're seeing some action. Let's see what Beezer can do today. Let's see if Beezer can make a change. Oh my goodness. This is deadly. This is trouble. I think Rolando will be taking home this one today, guys. I think, oh my goodness. Close the lights on outside. Close the lights on outside. Tell it by Beezer. Tell it by Rolando. How will this one end up? How will this one get on, guys? Oh my goodness. Rolando at it again. Rolando at it again. Doing what he does best. Oh my goodness. Rolando is taking home this one here today, guys. Rolando for the win here. Second place for Rolando. Followed by Beezer. Followed by Justin. And then we have Declan. Oh my goodness. What a spectacle. That was tremendous ride in there, guys. Tremendous ride in there. But what I told you guys, I told you this guy Rolando, he's not to play with. And as much as you play around with your food, he will be eating it, guys. You play with your food, this guy will eat it. That's Rolando there for you guys. Pretty decent sprinter. This man does what he does best. Look at his face. A real show off. A real show off. He would have taken home the second for today. My goodness, what a race, what a race, guys. Rolando, once again, congrats to you on your second place. Beasley would have taken home the third, and Justin for the fourth. Crazy Legs for the fourth place. We'll wait here now. I think there's some more riders to finish. I think Nicholas, Kime, Rainey, and those guys still have to come in to finish because they would have gotten lap. So if so, we'll follow them, and then when we reach back to the start finish line, guys, we'll try to see if we could give a little interview, talk with the riders, hear their views, what they could have done better, hear their excuses, because some will always have excuses on why they couldn't. You don't need a lot of excuses why you couldn't, but so we're here following these guys now. This is Kimi, Rini, and Nicholas. Yeah. So he gotta keep going? He probably stopped then. Yo, so what happened now? You gonna sprint first or what? You gotta give us something now. I gotta give us something. We need a little spectacle. Are you racing? Are you in a holiday? So we gonna get something then. Sleeping racers. I wanna see something. We wanna see some action. That we come back for. Competition at every stage, boy. Yo, you finishing with him? Oh, you got one more. Okay. So guys, there you have it. Nicholas, Kime, Rainey. These guys are still to complete. They would have gotten lap. So they had some more laps there to complete. But in all, we would have gotten coverage of the action and the finishers. Delroy taking home the victory today. Then we had Rolando with the second place, Bize with third, Justin taking home fourth place, and Declan for fifth. That was the elite category. So let's see if at least we can get a little bit of spectacular from these two riders, Kime and Rini. Just for the fun of it, It's all a part of racing. See who can jump off the line and do something. See who got a little bit of sprint in the legs. That's exactly why we came back, to give these guys some highlight. At least they can go home and, screen record a little video of themselves having a little battle. I don't know about you guys, but if I was racing today, that's exactly what I would have done. I would have gone home, go to that particular clip, and just screen record it, post it for the friends and family to see, whether on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, something, So, like I said, let's see how this one goes down. Let's see if Key may have anything left in the tank. Kime was a deadly sprinter at one point in time, but Kime would have stopped and swollen a bit. We won't want to use the word fat, so we say he have swollen a bit.
Let's go. What you saying?
These two jokers right here, Rainy and Kime, good friends, but we still want to see some rivalry between these two guys.
He could be a friend after. If he know.
Normally we'll see who will jump out of the hole, who will take home this one between these two guys. Just something for entertainment purposes between these two guys here. We want to see what they can do, you know. Okay, I'm seeing. Okay, there we have it, you know. Action packed, you know. Rainy would have stepped it up. Rainy haven't came out of the saddle as yet. Oh my goodness, look at Kino, boy. Look at Kino. Look at Kino. Oh my goodness, look at the Kino. Look at the Kino there. Let me see if Kino got anything in the tank if he can jump. Oh my goodness, Kino coming around. Kino is coming around. Oh, look at the two turtles. My goodness, battles. That was a finish here, guys. No one got up over the saddle. These two jokers, I must call them jokers because that's what they are. Look at them. My goodness. What a decent sprint. But like I said, two jokers. Keen and his buddy Rainy.
Oh, Shiana. Yeah. Good ride.
Good ride by those two guys. We got a little bit of spectacle there by Kim and Rainy. The two crabs, they didn't get out of the saddle, just put on a little something, but that's what we asked for, and that's what we got, you know. I think Nicholas gotta go again. I think he said he got another lap. He might be finishing now. Yeah, that he last one, you know. Alright. So guys, as always, you know, we try to give everyone a fair coverage, so we go in here with Nicholas just to ensure that he comes in, you know. It's always a pleasure when you come out here to ride that you can finish up.
Nicholas second to last.
We have the man Carvin there.
You got one more to go as well.
I think Carvin has one more to go as well. I'm not quite sure, but the police vehicle is with him. But I have the man Nicholas here. We'll give him some highlight as he goes back up to the start finish. Well, actually the finish, because he's already started. So there we have the man Nicholas at a steady tempo of about 50 kilometers. He's heading down and making his way back up to the finish line. So we're here with the man Nicholas. Nicholas is actually finishing up now. He is one of the elite cyclists, so we just would have came with him just to ensure he comes in. You know.
It just happened.
So we have our supporters here cheering him on. So here we have the man, Nicholas. Police vehicle just came back to do the same thing we are doing here right now, just to ensure that all cyclists are completed, have completed their race. So I think Nicholas is our final cyclist to come in. We're here with him, giving him some coverage as he comes in. I'm here in the police vehicle, not too far behind of us. So this is our final cyclist, Nicholas, once again, making his way up to the finish line. So here we have the man, Nicholas, once again. He's coming in to finish right now. This is our final cyclist here, wrapping it up for today. We would have just waiting upon him just to ensure that he came in safely. It's always a pleasure, when you can come into a race and at least finish your races. You know, next round you can try to improve on what needs to be improved on, but it's only the second race of the season, so you still got a bit of rust to shake off. And there we have it. Nicholas would have just came in there. You're good to go now? You want to roll out now?
We got one more race, huh?
Yeah, we got another race. But I only know what you wanted to do. If you
Well,
still wanted to record. Okay. Alright. You look like you're enjoying it too, Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, so we'll give them a little bit of highlight. Don't jump off, give them some highlight. Yeah. Stand her up. Alright. Yeah. Alright, guys, so I'll go give the younger cyclist some highlight here now. How much laps do you gotta do? Okay, 11. Okay. So here we are just about getting ready to start with the youngsters race.
Yeah, but then are you with it? Yeah, the problem is under 17, under 15.
How much laps do juniors got? 11?
No, the juniors have went to the other side.
Oh, are you? So you carries? Okay. And how much laps are you gotta do?
17, we got to do 15.
15? Okay. Alright.
Yeah, remember the same as Cadets. So you have 10, you go to 10. Yeah, 10 is 3. How many laps? 10. For the novice? Oh, you know? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, novice is 3, sorry about that. That's what it was. 3. So you can go back in and yeah. But they have more. That's 20. Oh, you know? So how old are you? Just change it.
What you doing up, boy? What's the one now? You know we doing it.
Chocolate. There we go. You ready?
Go ahead again.
Until I see you get up, come on me.
The better part of the race, you know.
Why you
The,
when are you going to get back?
the ring and the bike track that going around the park, that's stabilizing it. So I'm trying to make one from a washer. Yeah. Home of the
What ring is that? That ring?
around.
Ten laps.
The laps are.
Robinson, Giuliani, Arlen, Coy, and Samari.
You can use it for now. I ready for it yet. Thank you. Chandela, you need to
Yeah, Pappy indeed.
Tell him again.
Zing zing.
Vous partez d'ici, vous montez, vous faites demi-tour, vous repassez là, c'est un tour. Voilà. Donc quand vous finissez, le 10e tour, vous finissez de cette manière-là.
Ça veut pas dire que tu tournes là et tu tournes là-bas.
Oui, je sais.
Okay.
Votre go? Et quand tu as parlé nous en créole, en bas. Non, seulement créole. Alors, préparez-vous créole. Alright, guys, whatever they just said there in French.
Yes, he explained to them and make him tell them twice too, so they understand. And he told them in their language. So that's all. Oui, mais il nous demandait aussi.
Coming through, coming through. Okay, guys, so they're just about getting ready to start the caddies race.
He's the one today, Mary. Bye, smile. Smile to the camera. You smile to the camera. Look at Angular Elite.
Hey, Finny, I want to get out of Finny.
Okay, so in the caddies category, we have seen only 2 from Angola and 3 from St. Martin. So this look like only 5 riders in the caddy category.
What place the fellas coming today? How many you know? Alice back? I like this guy.
So Logan is saying he welcome all the spots, first, second, and third.
Secured by Angola.
Okay, so guys, we are off with the caddies. Then we'll have the juniors coming up behind of them. Attack off the front end from the ASM. Let's see how this one goes. It's just Kamari alone, basically, right now here. This youngster right here. Having a bit of difficulty there clipping in. Okay, he's on it now. So that was a caddy category that we left with. I think there's another category there coming up, but we're off with the caddies. The caddies category is actually 15-16. So we're off. This is where the action at. You know, once the action is on, we're there with them. Yo, you got Bridget, you got Bridget, no. You got Bridget, no. Bridget before them turn. You got Bridget quick.
Shut that gap. Up that bike, up that bike, up that bike. One time.
Okay, guys, so we're here with Kamari. This is a lone Anguillian cyclist. Then we have Teresa Martin, the ASM.
Get the arrow, get the arrow. Come on that bar.
Walk the kitchen. Gotta walk, you gotta walk. When you bridge the gap, you'll be able to relax.
Push,
Feet on ground, but bridge that gap.
push.
You gotta bridge it, and as you bridge the gap, you can relax.
Go down in the gears. Get a nice roll going. The fellas ain't moving too fast.
Okay, guys, so we're here with Kamari right now. You know, we always try to look out for everyone still. Give a little advice here and there. But we know some might not agree, but we are commentating still as well. But still looking out. So there we have Kamari here. Kamari.
It's like a towel bar. That's the house.
Maybe, but that young man up there, he's always a competitive cyclist. Normally he does races with the elites sometimes. He'll be right up there in the dance with them. So you know the caliber of rider that he is. And once he sees slack, he pick up all the slack and he just goes with it. You know, so we're here with the two ISM.
Shut a gap, shut a gap.
We're here with the two ISM. We've seen Kamari in the rear view. But this is it here, guys. This is it. We're here with them. Okay, so we're seeing Alan. Alan, I think is his name. He's telling his teammates to come. So we're here with the Cadets category. This is the two ASM here. Second and third. Right up ahead of them is their teammate. He's in first. He's securing the first position.
Let's go, let's go. Back in.
Yeah. Okay. Good fighting spirit there by Kamari.
Hold up your head, man. What are you doing? Let's go. Roll the bike. Roll the bike. Roll the bike. Put on the battle. Put on the battle. Let's go. Roll that bike.
You gotta push. You gotta push.
Roll that bike.
You work so hard.
You're shutting the gap. Let's go.
You gotta
Shut
push.
the gap. I'm looking at you, got him tired, you know. Keep riding your bike. Use the downhill as the advantage. Let's go.
Push out by Kamari. You're right here.
Yeah, if I have partner, let's go.
So we're here with Kamari right now, guys. Kamari is doing a pretty decent number here. Pretty decent number by Kamari. He's trying to catch back up to his opponents. It's three Samartnas, two Anguillians. Kamari is a lone Anguillian. I know how this feels, guys. I know exactly how this feels to be back here, being punished by your opponents when you're the lone soldier. He has a teammate, but his teammate is behind right now. So he is a lone soldier. And the Samartan riders is just trying to pump him to shreds. Kamari, poor fella, I feel for you. I know the pain that you're going through. When I was a caddy, this used to be the same verdict for me as well. Sometimes I was the only one there to be with the team ASM, and at that time they had about 6 riders versus maybe 2 or 3 of my riders, and only me alone would have been out there. And man, it was punishment for me. So there you have it, Kamari. This gap will open up on Kamari a bit more because he's going up into the wind. I'm not sure if he will push hard enough to bridge this gap, but those two guys will walk together and try to catch back up. Knowing the team ASM, I know how these guys walk. When you see races like this, all that will happen, the leader will slow down, wait for those two to catch up, and the 3 of them will be together. And you will have a trio at the finish line with the ASM. That's what they will try to do to Kamari today. Let's see if he can combat it. If he can do it all by himself, he doesn't have much help from his teammate, but let's see what he can do. So normally, guys, the gap is opening up. This could be a bit discouraging when you're a rider to come around the corner and not see your opponents. There's a lot of mind games here at that point because you're wondering to yourself, how far can they really be? Now, I'm seeing his opponents on the straightaway. I just got a glimpse of them. But for Kamari, I know this can be very, very discouraging right now to see that he's a lone soldier versus these 3 guys. But you know, me personally, I think it's a lot to do with the mind because I've seen it being done before that one cyclist took down like 2 and 3 cyclists before, and I believe personally Kamari can do it, but I don't know if he knows that he can do it, and that's the downsides of it. But we're here with him for now, seeing what he can do. But those guys are sailing away from him. In a bit, we'll give the others some highlight, the other category. That was one of the female cyclists there, the only female cyclist, I think. I'm here in the police vehicle right now.
Walk that bike guy down there now. Use it downhill. Last gear, last gear.
So guys, just as I said, I told you guys, this is the ASM strategy right here. I've seen it done before. These guys will bridge back on to their teammate and then sail right into the start, to the finish line, guys. That's the team ASM. If you're a lone soldier, I think you have to go home and really do a lot of inventory. Check to see what parts you have inside of your tool shop, in your garage, to put inside of your car. Because I'm telling you, to be the lone soldier against the ASM team, you got a lot of work to do. So this is it here. 3 riders from the ASM team, 2 from the Anguilla team, Kamari, along with one of the other cyclists. I'm not too sure what's his name, but I know he's Shauna's son. So there you have it, guys. There you have it. The team ASM is trying to form a little trio here. 3 riders. If Kamari could have only seen this, what his competitors is doing. Alan is actually the trouble man up here. He's doing all the damage. Alan is actually the one that is doing the big numbers. He seems to be pretty decent. He's a big competitor there. This one here, I'm not too sure his name, but number 51, he's lagging a bit behind, but they're all together right now. Everyone is in together. So guys, just to show you guys how this thing actually plays out. This guy right here in the helmet, and every one of them have on helmets, guys. Sorry about that. This guy right here in the white helmet, I should say, number 52, he seems to be the stronger rider. That's Alan right there. Mr. Gums, I think is his name, Alan Gums. But he seems to be the stronger one. Number 50, there in the middle, he has a little bit in the tank. But number 51, he seems to be the weaker link. He's out there on the front right now, but he seems to be the weaker link there for today. I'm not saying that he's the weakest of all, but for today, he seems to be the one that is crabbing a bit behind. So we're here with the team ASM right now. As I mentioned before, you can see some signs of wear and tear, some fatigue on this youngster right here riding the Cervelo in the purple. This one here in the middle, that's the strong man right there. He's handling a lot of the ground operation. He was the one that made the bull step out, push his nose out into the wind. So as I mentioned before, we are here with the team ASM right now, guys. This is the Cadets category. And for the time being, once again, we would like to thank our sponsors, D&D Car Rentals, D&D Auto Mechanics, Mikhail's Fashion. We had Brutal Car Club and Lives Aviation. bad. I feel some love. You see? On 2. Good. Alright, yeah, just leave it back. Thank you. Alright guys, sorry about that. We had a little bit of technical difficulties there. So we had a bit of technical difficulties there guys, so we're back at it again. So the ASM right now is lapping another one of the Anguilla cyclists. So these are the 2 cyclists here from Anguilla, Kamari and this youngster right here. Yo, the least I can do right now is stay them. Yeah, I try at least stay them. That way I can know what I said. The
Is you back on?
Yeah. Okay, guys. So Kamara there, and then we have 3 ASM right up ahead of him.
Hey, cameraman, I hear that's how you're doing.
I look good, eh? I look good and get fat. I'll finally put down with.
Everything safe?
Hey,
Ready
you
for
see the
today?
damage we doing?
That's
You
it.
see the damage we doing?
Oh, I damage you.
Hey, I gotta walk.
I want.
Not on that.
I want to catch you.
Not on that.
Me, you can have a race before the year done, you know.
Jamiro. Jamiro.
That ain't nothing. I want everybody here.
Jamiro.
Jamila, me and you?
You mean everybody else? Come in. Come in, George. Timothy! Party is in the house!
You want some of that money you win?
No, my money to drink. I ain't with it. I don't want to take my money. I can take tomorrow.
We gotta go with these youngsters here.
What you got?
70.
No, I don't know with chocolate. You want to take something over there?
What your name is?
Monkey gang.
So what category are you riding in today?
Lemon.
What age group?
11.
11?
Say on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm on YouTube.
And what your name is?
Tejan.
Pejan? Okay. And what you think you'll do today?
Beat everybody.
Oh, so you coming first today then? Alright then, that sounds good. And what about you? What your name is?
Romeo.
Romeo?
On YouTube.
And what you think you'll do today, Romeo?
Try my best and try win a race.
Okay, so anybody want to shout out? Mother, brother, sister, somebody?
And my father.
Your mother and your father?
That one in the workshop
Okay. Alright.
My mother and my father too.
Alright, your mother and your father? Okay, good.
My mother got
Jordan, need no introduction.
You introduction.
Anybody want to shout out Jordan? Mommy?
Nah.
Not your father? Nobody? Okay, alright. Kieran?
Crazy Legs 2.2.
Who?
Crazy Legs 2.2.
Crazy Legs 2.0 he say. That's his uncle. Okay.
My name is Sarah. That next Crazy Legs
Huh?
2.2.
Sarah?
Yep.
Okay.
That next Crazy Legs.
And anybody you want to shout out? Your parents? Your uncle?
Your uncle's Crazy
Okay.
Legs 2.2.
Alright.
Crazy Legs 2.2.
Shout out my boy. My boy got get live too. I mean, shout out my boy.
Yeah.
Batman.
He got me on my bike. My bike, yo.
I have my boy got me.
Yo, you can ask John. I have my bike for he.
But look the cop again. You see my boy?
We got cops.
So these guys is pretty fired up. So we have a finisher here coming in now. This is one of the riders here. Wrapping up.
I've had so much KFC. Yo, then I had KFC, McDonald's burger.
Oh, you know that. You know that.
Okay guys, so we have our riders here going to the start line now. So we didn't give one highlight. What your name is? Okay. Anybody you want to shout out? No? Not your mother, not your father? Nobody? Alright.
Right. And what age group this is?
Yeah, come here.
No, I'm chilling on the left. I'm the left. Look at it. Come, fish. No, rim 10. So whoever 11, whoever. You can. You bring 11 Friday. Yeah, but you don't need You would be on the grade 6, right? Yeah, he on the grade 10 Friday.
It's gonna be excited one.
Yeah. Just press that.
And then you got the latter side of that again. I think he's doing 2, they're doing 3, and they're doing 1.
Oh, they're doing 2?
He's doing 2, unless something's doing 3, he's doing 2, but they're doing 1. He's doing 2.
And race is off, guys. Race is off. Laps to complete in this category here. 2 laps. Go down a gear, go down a gear. Yeah, go down in your gear. Yeah, go down, go down. Keep going down in your gears. Foot slipping off the pedal a bit. Younger group, so they are trying to get a bit more accustomed to the bike and the bike handling, fighting, trying their best. You gotta go down in your gear still. You gotta keep going down. Yeah, you gotta go down. So we're here with the youngsters here now. Okay, when you're coming back up, you're lighting up the gears. You're going to start for one and you're coming back up. But every time you're coming down this way, you're going a harder gear. Yeah. So there you have it, guys. Yeah, lighten up the gear, lighten up the gear, lighten it up some more. Yeah, that much better for you, you can walk with that. Okay guys, so there you have it. These youngsters right here. They have 2 laps to complete. Alright guys, so we're making our way back up to the front end. Get some coverage. making my way back up to the front. right here, guys. This is your leader right here. Giving the leader some highlight. You're going in to finish. So this is the team ISM here right now, guys. This is the team ISM. There you have it. So there you have it. Jordan coming in to finish now. Jordan going into the finish. Bit confusing with the younger riders, not knowing the names, not knowing how many laps they had to do. So it was a bit okay, that was it for him. You got another lap? Are you done? Okay guys, so there we have some more riders there coming in. These are the last two here? Okay, okay. You finished it now, right? Okay, guys, so there you have it. This is it now. So guys, we would like to thank Angola Cycling Store for this sponsor, Mr. Derek. Thanks for the sponsors. That would be for the prizes. So we want to give you a big shout out there, Derek.
Don't stop.
Get out.
We can do under